making cars in China. How ridiculous. I mean, come on, who makes anything in China anymore? Nothing's made there, is it? Yeah, I've seen that they're making cars in China now. I just don't think they're reliable, the stuff that they make from there. Oh, sorry, I've got a call. Yeah, that is he. Yeah, he's speaking with him. They're making cars in China. Don't know how I feel about that. I ordered a dress off AliExpress about 3 months ago, and this is what they sent me. This is a tea cloth. This was for my friend's wedding. Ridiculous.
The only thing that's ridiculous about China making cars is the price, the build quality, and the value for money. In a good way. Just look at this. This is the MG HS, MG's largest SUV. It's family friendly, it's value for money, and yes, it's made in China. It's got a 7-year warranty and prices start from just under 22 grand. Now that is ridiculously good. The HS is MG's biggest SUV. It's bigger than some of its rivals too, like the Dacia Duster, Citroen C5 Aircross and the Nissan Qashqai. It's a worthy opponent in the looks department as well. All HS get this big chrome front grille, LED daytime running lights, 18-inch alloy wheels and these silver roof rails. You also get folding door mirrors as standard. You also get LED headlights like this with the top spec. And this one is top spec. This is the exclusive trim with the plug-in hybrid engine. In terms of trim level and engine options, MG have kept things very simple. You've only got 2 options to choose from when it comes to trims, Excite and Exclusive. This particular one here is the Exclusive, which is the top of the range. It's also a plug-in hybrid, and this is a red dynamic paint. In terms of engine options, there's a 1.5 litre turbocharged petrol engine with 162 brake horsepower and a choice of 6-speed manual gearbox or a 7-speed automatic box. There's also a plug-in hybrid option too, which combines a 1.5 litre petrol engine with a 90 kilowatt motor and 10-speed automatic gearbox, giving you 258 brake horsepower and up to 32 miles of electric range. It takes around 4.5 hours to charge up, but that's going to set you back nearly £8,500 extra. Ouch. Size-wise, the HS is really decent. It's really roomy in the front. You've got plenty of room in the back too. Feels so comfortable here, these seats are lovely. You've got storage space down here if you've got any drinks. And of course, it'd be rude not to have these. 2 USB ports for your phones or tablets, or that YouTube that the kids like to do, or maybe you like to do. And this is a nice feature. How classy is that? Woo! Oh yeah, it's very Mercedes in my opinion. Yeah, quite impressed actually. Very comfortable. Oh, blooming heck. Oh dear, it's too comfortable in there. I've got reviews to do. You've got those ISOFIX points there. Can you see? Very family friendly. With Exclusive spec, you get powered tailgate if you choose the automatic gearbox option. Just want to show off my Mendy. Which is really handy if you've got, arms full of kids, animals, or if you're me, shopping bags. Yeah, I like that. With the petrol model, you get 463 litres of boot space with the seats up and 1,454 litres with them down. The boot is smaller than the Ford Kuga, but slightly bigger than the boot of the Nissan Qashqai. If you opt for the plug-in hybrid HS, there's a little sacrifice of 15 litres of boot space with the seats up and 79 litres with them down. No, I'm sorry, that's just not going to work for me. I'm just kidding. The best thing about the MG HS, in my opinion, is definitely the interior. It's really classy and it feels really good quality too. And as you can see, they've borrowed some style tips from the Germans. These air vents, this centre console, and these seats look a bit familiar. But I'm not grumbling at this price. All HS trims get this 10.1-inch touchscreen. It's the hub of most of your features, which is pretty annoying as it's so laggy and frustrating to use. You can press buttons and nothing seems to happen. Considering China are one of the world leaders in tech, that really puzzles me. Hopefully they can design a software update to sort that out. MG, if you're listening. As standard, you'll also get a rear parking camera and rear sensors, keyless entry and MG Pilot, which includes lane keeping assist, blind spot detection, active emergency braking system and more. The plug-in hybrid entry-level trim gets a little more over the petrol equivalent, like heated seats and this 360-degree parking camera. With top-of-the-range exclusive trim, you get this panoramic roof, heated front seats, ambient lighting and these leather sports seats which are electrically adjustable and help you get a really good seating position. So it's comfy to sit in and it's pretty comfy to drive actually. A lot of people look at this car. I don't know whether it's because it's red or because I'm in it. Just kidding. I think it could be that a lot of people are interested in getting it. It can handle the lumps and bumps of the British roads quite well. I will say though, it really doesn't like potholes or speed bumps. It's quite a harsh thump, but not any more than the average hatchback. As this model that I've got here is the PHEV, it's got the 10-speed automatic gearbox. And I'm going to be honest, it's really quite laggy, which is very frustrating. It's definitely not a car that wants to be really driven hard. It prefers to just saunter around town, pick people up, you know, that kind of stuff. But I think that's probably better for your licence anyway. Like, I'm putting my foot down now and it really doesn't seem happy about it. I'm only going to 40. Another thing about this car is it's quite noisy. Even though it's not fully electric, it definitely sounds like one. I'd even go as far to say it's louder than a lot of electric cars. Like that kind of spaceship hum that electric cars do is what this will do. And you can hear it outside as well. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like that noise, but it's just a bit annoying hearing it all the time and with it being so loud. Like literally, I've got my foot on the pedal. I'm doing 22 miles per hour and it's making a sound like it's about to take off, which is annoying to say the least. Visibility is really good though. I can see everything. Although you've got blind spot detection, you can see everywhere around the car. So is the MG HS a ridiculously good offer? Or like that dress we saw earlier, a bit too good to be true? In my opinion, it's almost ridiculously good. For families doing short trips around town wanting a bit of luxury on a budget, it's ideal. If you like to drive steadily, the gearbox won't bother you. But if you like a pacier drive, you may find it annoying. So I consider the manual gearbox instead. I think it's time to scrap this idea that Chinese manufacturing of cars isn't good and is like eBay 10 years ago or Wish today. It's absolutely not. There's some fantastic things coming out of China and I think MG are doing it really well. They listen to their customers. They're willing to stand behind their product for 7 years. While the plug-in hybrid HS will save you some money on fuel, it's going to take some time to see a return on investment versus the price of the petrol. If you'd rather get something more eco-friendly though than the petrol HS, have a look at the new MG ZS EV, which is fully electric and priced very closely to the HS PHEV. But that's just my opinion. I want to know what you think. Would you have an MG HS? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing car content. If I do say so myself.